everyone, welcome to game 3 today. We're starting a little bit early. The game before us got done ahead of schedule, so we are going to be starting here early today for this third game of this tournament here in Chicago. We have a change of venue for today as well, so we're not playing outside right now due to the warmer weather, and so we are at a different rink here in Illinois. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this around for the time being. The kids are going to be taking the ice here shortly. So thanks for joining us, and we will get started here very soon. Officials are taking the ice now at this time, getting the nets in place, and the junior fuel will be coming out here shortly. This is the third game for the fuel in this tournament. First game on Friday was a real rough one. Ended up with a loss there. This morning's game versus the St. Jude Knights was a great game, a very hard-fought game. However, we did come up just short there at the end. So let's hope for a win in this game here tonight. The Junior Fuel are taking on the Naperville Sabers. Or for those who are fans of The Office, the Sabres. Again, thanks for joining us. We're starting a little bit early here, prior to the 8 p.m. start time tonight here in Illinois. If we win this game tonight, then we will take a look at possibly playing another game tomorrow morning. However, if we do lose this game, we are done with this tournament. Zamboni has cleared the ice and nets are in place, and now we are just waiting for our team to come on and take the ice for warm-ups. The game will be starting here momentarily, so thank you for joining us this evening. Started the feed just a few minutes ahead of time so that it gives everybody a chance to log in and watch.
There you are. I was looking for you. You're fine. I'm like, run away. I think, I don't know what side we're going to be on. Meredith, we home or away? Are we home or away? Here. This is like more center.
And here come your Junior Fuel.
He's been taking Advil. I didn't realize
Here come your Junior Fuel now taking the ice. Keegan Merriman there, fist bumping everyone who's taking the ice now. Field have taken the ice now here on this game 3 versus the Naperville Sabers. This is the third game of this tournament here in Chicago for the weekend, so hopefully we can come away with this one with a win under our belts. The teams we've been playing against have been extremely, have been very highly ranked teams. Some in the single and double A brackets. Coach Dietz crossing the ice here now. Left to go here in this warm-up for this team before the game gets started here in Niles, Illinois, at the Ice Center. While they're finishing up their warm-ups, let's go ahead and go down the roster today. For today's game of the 12U Junior Field Select versus the Naperville Sabers, your starting lineup: number 2, Tyler Hublar; number 3, Aiden Kerins; number 4, Owen Mason; number 16, Quinn Borgert; number 21, Mick Webb; number 22, Taryn Hoster; number 24, Chase Poole; number 29, Marco Preston; number 30, goalie Alex Borgert; number 52, Scotty Craft; number 59, Logan Dietz; number 62, Matthew Nelson; number 70, Finn Smith; number 77, Harrison Lucas; number 92, Keegan Merriman; number 95, Kellen Dych. Head coach today, Mark Dych, assisted by Coach Chad Dietz. And Coach Lucas, we miss you this weekend, but hope you're having fun on those ski slopes. Just over a minute left to go here in the warm-up time for these two teams. We're looking for a good game today. We're looking to take away a win. In what could be the very last game for this team this season. As you know, these kids have played hard all season long. They took home quite a few trophies and lots of hardware this year, including the championship for their division for the Buckeye League. They also took home first place in the Rock and Roll Cup tournament. They also came away with a second place in the South Bend Irish Cup and second place in the Fort Wayne tournament back in October. 20 seconds left to go here of warm up. All the pucks are being picked up off the ice now, and we're getting ready to get started with this game today. Cheering section back here going. Even more cheerleaders coming through here. Mr. Smith causing problems over there. Oh wait, good way to go. He throws it at Mr. Merriman now. All right, and here we go. We're getting started here now for Niles, Illinois, for the third game of this tournament. In to start off for the face-off is going to be the line of Kerins with Dietz and Preston up top and bottom. Hoster and Dych in on defense. Kerins loses that face-off as the Sabers go ahead and take it. They send it back into the field zone when they go around the backside, but we're going to have icing. Face-off coming back here to the right of the Sabres goal.
Let's go, White.
Kerins wins that face-off, gets it over to Preston. Preston fighting up against the board, takes a shot on goal, and it's just wide. Hoster in on defense on the backside, trying to keep it in the zone. She keeps it at center ice, where Kerins is up to pick it up, and Kerins draws a penalty on tripping. So Fuel are going to go on our power play here for the next 2 minutes. We will be playing 3 12-minute periods now in this game. Face-off coming again, just to the right of the Sabres goalie. In for the face-off is Lucas with Merriman, Webb up top and bottom. Craft and Hublar in on defense. Penalties are only 1:30 in this tournament. Sabres have the puck along the far side boards. This Craft steps up to put it back into play. He does. He takes it across the blue line. Takes a shot on goal. Fired a heck of a shot there, but it is just wide outside of the net. The Sabres ricochet the puck up against the boards, and it just gets past Hublar. Craft has the puck again. Sends it up across the boards where the Sabres are going to send it back into center. Craft again with the puck. Takes it over the blue line. He's got Webb on the side. Another shot on goal. It's deflected by the goalie, but not able to be rebounded by the Fuel. Merriman tries to get to it. Their Sabres pick it up and try and get past Hublar, but Hublar's not letting him get very far. Puck goes back into the Sabres zone where Lucas is going after it. Comes back around the side. Craft again tries to stop it. Webb with the puck on the edge there goes into the Sabre zone. Tries to get a shot off, but the puck gets poked out from his stick. Shot on goal, and it's stopped by the Sabres defense. Craft able to make another shot. Another great shot on goal by Scotty Craft. Doesn't make it. It gets ricocheted off of the pads of the goalie. Merriman kicks that puck up high in the air where Lucas is able to grab it in the far side corner. Lucas wrapping around the back side of the net, loses control of the puck, and the Sabres are going to come up with it, and as they're going to knock it out back into center ice, they're going to chase it down the way. Borgert back in on defense. Quinn Borgert in on defense to assist on that, and we're back at full strength on the ice. Hublar fighting for it along the corner, but Lucas comes up with the puck. Lucas has it and turns it over to the Sabres. Sabres going in, takes a high shot on goal over the head of Borgert. Sabres have it again. Great job by Webb to try and keep it out. Sabres turn it over there at center ice, and Lucas comes up with the puck. Lucas driving down the ice, gets the puck taken away from him. It's Quinn Borgert here on defense along with Chase Poole along the side. Poole takes, shot on goal by the Sabres, and Poole is there to give Borgert a hand, and that's a great save by Alex Borgert. 9 minutes, 35 seconds left to go here in this first period. We are scoreless. In for the faceoff is going to be Nelson with Mason and Smith up top and bottom. Borgert and Poole again on defense. Smith comes up with the puck. He comes around to this side. The faceoff was won by Nelson. Great job by Nelson. Borgert picks up the puck as it comes back along the side. Goes in, takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected high. Doesn't make it towards the net. Poole again on defense on the far edge there to look to try and stop the drive as Smith is doing everything he can to get it stopped. Great stop by Chase Poole to get it kicked out of play. Comes over again, another shot on goal by the Sabres, and it doesn't make it through traffic. Poole chases it down around the edge there, being chased down by the Sabres as well, as Quinn Borgert comes around the edge, tries to knock it out of play, but it's not able to get it out of the zone. Sabres try to take another shot on goal, and it is way wide of Borgert. Mason has the puck along the side there, gets tripped up, shot on goal by the Sabres, and it is deflected by Borgert, and another great save by goalie Alex Borgert. Finn Smith has the puck. He's driving down the way, passes it over to Quinn Borgert. Quinn has the puck, drops back over to the side, but the puck pops back out to center ice where Dych is there to pick it off. Puck is loose, being bounced around here at the center. Smith comes in with it, and he takes it into the Saber zone, going in to try and take a shot on goal, and he does, and it's deflected by the goalie. Goalie sends it over to the right side, where Dych is there waiting for it to come back out. Great stop by Kellen Dych, and a shot on goal by Kellen. Gets knocked out in midair by the player from the Sabres. Puck gets deflected high in the air. Aiden Kerins takes another shot on goal, and it's a great save by the Sabres goalie. 8 minutes left to go here in this scoreless first period. The Fuel and the Sabres going after it in game 3. In for the faceoff, Kerins with Preston, Dietz up top bottom, Dych and Hoster back in on defense. Kerins trying to win that faceoff, shot on goal, and it is just wide of the net. Scrum for the puck up against the boards, and Preston comes up with it. They try to go after it again, tries to get another shot on goal, but not able to get their own rebound, and the Sabres come up with it. Hoster over on the side, trying to get away with it, but not exactly sure what was going on with Kellen Dych is going into the box for possible hooking. Not exactly sure. All right, Fuel are going to be shorthanded for the next 1 minute, 30 seconds. In for the faceoff is Kerins with Dietz and Preston, and Kerins wins that faceoff, kicks it back into the skates of the official. Shot on goal, and it's a great deflection by Preston midair. Dietz has it along the edge there, and Preston's going to send it around all the way to the near side boards. The puck gets popped out back into center ice, hits on that blue line, so no offsides as it just didn't break the plane. Comes over on the edge. We've got 1 minute left to go here in the penalty from Kellen Dych. Logan Dietz comes up with the puck. And he overskates it and drops it and turns it over, but Scotty Craft is able to clear it out. Great job by Aiden Kerins to pop it back into the Saber zone, where the Sabres got to take it around the back side of the net to regroup. They send it across the side, and Scotty Craft again over here on the edge to be able to take it over. Craft sends it into the Saber zone again. Kerins trying to get him a hand with it. Sabres pass the puck across ice, where Preston's able to pick it off. Preston has the puck, sends it around the boards on the other edge there, where Craft is going to come over and get it. Craft has Kerins and Preston in at center, but the Sabres trying to put something together. They're going to get a wraparound shot, and it is high over the head of Borgert. 20 seconds left to go in the penalty for Dych. Craft fighting for the puck against the side. Great job by Preston to knock it back to center ice, and the puck comes back to center, and that's going to take us with 10 seconds left to go in the penalty for Kellen Dych. Sabres cross the plane on that, and no offsides. They go in, try to get a shot on goal, but the Fuel are able to push them out on the edge there. The puck is stuck in the net, but there was no stoppage of play. We're back at full strength, and great play by Preston to get it out of the way. And we're going to have icing. 5 minutes, 52 seconds left to go here in this first period. We are scoreless as the Junior Fuel are taking on the Naperville Sabers. Or, like I said, if you're a friend of the office, the Naperville Sabers. In for the faceoff is Lucas with Merriman, Webb up top and bottom, Borgert and Poole in on defense. Borgert goes around the edge, tries to pick it up with a little bit of help from Webb. Borgert's going to try and get to it. Lucas sends it around the far side corner of the boards, but Naperville's able to keep it in. Sabres have it along the side there, where Lucas is fighting for it hard to get to it. They're trying for a wraparound shot, get a centering pass up there on the side, takes a shot on goal, and great job by Quinn Borgert to deflect it out of the way. Backhanded pass to center from the Sabres, not able to get it to their own player as it comes around the edge. Borgert's going to come around and send it up against the boards, but the Sabres are going to keep it in yet again. Sabres try to get another shot on goal, and Merriman is able to come up with the puck and get it back to center ice, where the Sabres are going to take control again. They're going to send it across the way there. Great job by Mick Webb to try and bat that down. Merriman goes over to the edge there. Quinn Borgert kicks it back to center over to Lucas. Lucas has the puck, overskated it a little bit, and now he's going to send it over to the side to Webb. Webb sends it, Webb overskates it, but Borgert's there to pick it up. Great job by him as he takes a firing shot on goal, and it's deflected high into the air. Craft now in on defense as the Fuel fight for it around the backside of the net. Comes around the edge, around the side there. There's Borgert again on defense to challenge, but Lucas tries to give him a hand, not able to get to him. Sabres come around the edge where Craft is going to fight for it along that far side corner board. They're going after it. It is Craft and 2 Sabre players as well. Lucas steps in to give him a hand. Lucas on the ground, and the puck is loose out in front of Borgert. They were trying to wrap around and backhand shot into the net, but the Fuel are persistent, and they did not let him go. Fired a shot on goal. Whoa! Shot on goal by the Fuel. Shot on goal by the Fuel, and it goes in. Woo! 3 minutes, 58 seconds into the first period, and the Fuel go up 1-0 over the Naperville Sabers. In for the faceoff now is going to be Nelson with Smith and Mason up top and bottom. Craft and Hublar in on defense. Nelson on the ground trying to get that puck as it comes popping up high into the air. Hublar over on the side tries to get to it. Hublar goes around the edge, and great defensive play by Scotty Craft to kick it out of the stick of the Sabre player. Craft has the puck again. He's looking to drive down the ice, and he's going down the side, crosses the blue line into center, takes another firing shot on goal. It is knocked down high by the goalie, but the Fuel aren't able to get their rebound. Sabres pass it across ice, but the Fuel are able to pick it up. That's Finn Smith, sends it around to the backside, and Nelson picks it back up and kicks it into the Sabre zone, where the Sabres try and clear it, but they're not able to. Owen Mason right there on the side tries to keep it in. He did a great job with it, but the Sabres are able to kick it back out. Ty Hublar tries to send it back over again, not able to do so as the puck comes back into the Fuel zone. 3 minutes left to go here in this first period. The Fuel are leading with the score of 1-0 against the Naperville Sabres. Craft trying to get to that puck along the edge there with Nelson. He sends it up along the near side board. Smith tries to give him a hand and stop him on that one. Puck bouncing around a little bit, not able to get anywhere, and Craft is right there to pick it off. Great job by Scotty Craft. He's skating hard, trying to get down the way. It gets into the Sabre zone where Smith is going after it on the edge, up against that far side corner on the boards. But the Sabres come up with the puck as they send it to center ice. Great pickoff by Preston as Preston uses the boards to ricochet it around the Sabres player. Stumbles back, tries to get it away from him again. Smith is going to go over and give him a hand. Takes a shot on goal. We've got a penalty coming up, and it's going to be against the Sabres for interference. Or it could be just for saying the Pledge of Allegiance badly. I don't know. It's the hand over the heart, so we'll see. In for the faceoff is going to be Kerins with Dietz and Preston up top and bottom. We've got Dych and Hoster back in on defense. Kerins wins that faceoff and sends it deep into the corner of the Sabres zone. The Sabres are trying to clear it out. Kerins giving him a heck of a fight. Sabres take a break away from that one. Hoster in on goal. Great save by Borgert. Snatches that puck right out of midair. Fuel are currently on a power play for the next 1 minute, 15 seconds. In for the faceoff is Kerins again.
Get ready!
Kerins wins that faceoff, kicks it back over to Dych. Dych sends it up the way to Preston. Preston not able to get his stick on in the puck. Hoster around the far side corner, chases after it, but is being met with the Sabres player on that one. Hublar has the puck again. He ricochets it up against the boards. Tries to get it over to Preston. Preston not able to keep a hold of it. Hoster has the puck again. Sends it center over to Dietz. Dietz turns the puck over, and it comes back into the Fuel zone where Dych is going to take it around, tries to take it around, but not able to get away from the Sabres player. Marco Preston has the puck, sends it over to Kerins. Kerins tries to get back to it again. Dych has it as well. Oh, but we've got offsides. 1 minute 22 left to go here in this first period. The Fuel are currently leading with a score of 1-0. In for the faceoff is going to be Lucas with Webb and Merriman up top and bottom. Poole and Borgert in on defense. Lucas wins that faceoff, gets it over to Borgert. Borgert's going to send it over to deep into the zone of the Sabers. He sends it down the far side there where Webb's going after it. Merriman and Poole now on the edge there trying to stop it. Good job by Poole to keep it up. He sends it over to Merriman, kicks it up to Merriman. Merriman trying to fight for it, and Merriman comes up with it. Merriman has the puck. He's driving down the ice and loses control as Lucas is there to help pick it up. Fuel have to do something with it as the power play expires. Borgert loses his footing, but Poole's able to get the other kid tripped up. The Sabres centering pass up to their other player, but it bounces around. They're not able to get anywhere with it. Great job by Merriman to kick it out back to center ice into the Sabre zone as it comes out. You'll have the puck now along the edge as it goes up along the side. Puck gets bounced up into the air, and it's a drop and cover by Borgert, but the puck comes loose, and the Sabres are able to put it into the net. In for the faceoff is Nelson with Smith and Mason up top and bottom. We've got Hublar and Craft in on defense. We've got 17 seconds left to go here. Can you hold this? I need to use the restroom. Okay. So, there we go. All right. 3 seconds left to go here in this period, and I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that delay. I had to step away for a minute. Okay, so I'm not exactly sure what happened during that time. So what happened? Give me a breakdown. What happened, man? Did they get in a fight?
No. Apparently, I'm not really sure for what.
Okay. All right, in for the face-off now is Kerins with Dietz and Preston up top and bottom. It looks like we've got an unsportsmanlike conduct coming up. As we've got 5 on the ice now at this point, so not exactly sure what's happening or what's going on here. All right, Kerins in for the face-off. He loses that face-off as it goes over towards the Sabers, deep in the Sabers zone. Preston has the puck along the back side of the net now as it comes around the edge. Comes around the side, there's the fuel where Dietz is trying to step up and get it taken away. He's got it pinned up against the boards as the Sabers come up with it along the edge. Kerins tries to keep it in, and it gets passed over to Hublar. Hublar takes a shot on goal, and it deflects off of the pads of the goalie. And Ty Hublar in classic Ty style. Well done. Kerins in again for the face-off. Kerins has that face-off, and he goes, and he kicks it over to the edge there. Comes around the side. Up along the boards there is where the Sabres go after it. Craft in on defense to try and stop him. Preston to stop it, and they're going to get a penalty on Marco Preston for tripping. Why is Webb in the penalty box?
What was that?
Why is Webb in the penalty box?
I don't know. They called a double penalty. I wouldn't have called offsetting penalties before. They just called that one Scotty. If you can see it.
Oh, it was called on Scotty. It wasn't called on
Yeah,
Preston.
he was tripped. It was there.
Why do we have 2 in the box?
There was offsetting penalties before, so we already had someone in the box.
Was it unsportsmanlike?
What was that?
Was it unsportsmanlike?
I don't know. I didn't see it.
Since we both have, it must have been unsportsmanlike since we have all players or even strength on that.
Right.
Except for right now where we're shorthanded.
Get up! Take it! Move!
All right. Field trying to keep it away from the front of Borgert as they come around the side. The Sabres have the puck again, going up against the edge. Sabres try to keep it in the zone, but Dych is able to kick it out into center ice. Dych and Lucas both going after it along the boards there with the Sabres players doing everything they can to kick it away. Another penalty coming up on Kellen Dych. Shot on goal, and it's deflected high by Borgert. Comes along the edge, and the Sabres have it again. Takes another shot on goal, and it's a great save by Borgert, but the Fuel are going back into the penalty box again. Ooh, and I love it when the parents get into it, talking about dirty playing. It's a full house going over on the penalty box over there for the junior Fuel right now. So the Fuel are going to be extremely short-handed now. With 55 seconds left to go in the penalty for Scotty Craft. With 3 on. Three on 5 now at this point. Faceoff is coming now just to the right of Borgert. In on defense is going to be other Borgert with Preston and Lucas. Officials working something out right at the moment. no clue what the hell is going on now. But the field now have 4 into the penalty box. Not exactly sure why or what is going on with that, but this is ridiculous. If anyone can tell me what's going on, that would be great. All right, in for the face-off again is Lucas. Lucas with Borgert and Preston. Lucas wins that face-off, gets it out, gets his own rebound off of the skate of the Saber player. He just took a hit to the chin. About time they called something on them. Ay, ay, ay. All right. So now we've got 3 on 4. This is the period of penalties now going on for both of these teams. All right, in for the face-off is Kerins with Preston and Borgert again on defense. We've got 3 on 4 for the next 36 seconds. Preston sends it in deep along the edge there, and it comes up along the near side corner. The Sabres have the puck, and they're going to drive down the ice. 25 seconds left to go in the penalty for Scotty Craft, and then Craft will be able to get back on the ice. Puck comes back loose into the Fuel zone, but the Fuel are able to clear it out back into center ice where it's going to be deflected off the edge there. It's touched by the Sabres goalie as it comes around the edge. Sabres are going to come up with it. 10 seconds left to go, and the penalty by Craft comes around the edge there, all around the side. The Sabres are looking to go in. They take a firing shot on goal, and it doesn't make it through traffic. That is the end of the penalty for Scotty Craft. Craft comes off. Lucas comes on the ice. So we've got 4 on 4 now at this point in time. Kerins has the puck. He's going to tries to send it across the way over to Lucas, but the Sabres are now offside. 25 seconds left to go, and the penalty for Kellen Dych. And then he will be able to come back onto the ice. Webb is back on the bench now. So we've got Merriman and Borgert and Preston and Lucas in on the ice right now for the Fuel. Lucas tries to get a shot on goal, and it hits the pads of the Sabre player. He doubles back around to the edge there, trying to find an open spot to get it over to Merriman. He gets caught up along the edge there with the Sabres player, gets thrown up against the board, so he's going to draw a penalty as the Sabres are going to go back into the penalty box. Comes around the edge there again, tries to get it in, and it's going to go against the Sabres. All right, now the Sabres are going to be extremely shorthanded now as the Fuel are going to be back to even strength, and the Sabres are going to be 3 on 5 now at this point. 7:19 left to go here in this second period. We are tied at 1 apiece against the Naperville Sabers. All right, in for the face-off now is Kerins with Smith and Nelson up top and bottom. Preston and Borgert still in on defense. Kerins wins that face-off, gets it over to Preston. Preston fires a shot on goal, and it just goes under the pad of the Sabres player. So, great shot by Preston. Quinn Borgert tries to take a firing shot on goal as well, and it pops up high into the air. Puck is loose again on the side. The Sabres are going to come up with it as Borgert's going to stop that drive at center ice. The Sabres send it in deep as Borgert's going to chase it down and take it around. Ricochets it up the glass, gets it over to Kerins. Kerins has the puck. He's driving down the way, looking to get a free shot, but the puck gets poked out from his stick. Comes back around the edge. The Fuel got to get back on sides, and they are offsides. 6 minutes, 23 seconds left to go here in this second period. We're tied at 1 apiece. The Fuel are still on a power play for the next 35 seconds. In for the faceoff is going to be In for the faceoff is Lucas with Webb and Mason up top and bottom. Hublar and Craft in on defense. Sabers come up with the puck. Hublar in, tries to get it stopped. Craft is going to pursue along the edge. The Sabers lose possession of the puck as Craft and Mason fight for it up against the boards. They're coming after it, and Lucas tries to come up with the puck, and he does. He's got it down center ice. He's taking it away. He's driving down the edge. It gets pushed down to the side, and it goes up against the boards. Comes over to the edge there, and that's where Webb tries to get it back, but Sabers take it over. The Sabers kick it back up to center ice, and Hubler's going to come after it. Tries to send it back in, but Craft is able to give him a hand over on the edge. Craft has the puck. He's driving down the ice. Comes over in center. Takes it across the center line. Everyone... Oh! Just barely offsides. 5 minutes, 42 seconds left to go here in this second period. We are tied at 1 apiece. Face-off coming just to the top of the bottom left of the circle, or top left of the circle, my apologies. Kerins in for the face-off with Merriman and Dietz up top and bottom. Preston and Hoster in on defense. Kerins loses that face-off as the Sabers come up with the puck. They drive down the ice. Preston and Hoster in on defense to stop them, and Preston does a great job with it. Preston fighting for it around the backside of the net as the puck comes loose, and the Sabers are going to have a free shot at it, but they try to get a backhanded shot to goal, but it gets deflected in traffic. Again, the Sabers come up with the puck looking to get a shot on goal. They're going backhanded pass to center in front of Borgert, and it comes around the edge. Borgert down on the ground trying to fight for it, looking to see where it's going. Puck pops up loose, and the fielder trying to clear it out as the puck gets popped over the stick of Borgert. Great job by the field defensively to keep it out of the way. Again, that puck is loose in front of Borgert. Worst situation to have when you have no one who has serious control of that puck. Sabers have it. They're regrouping now at center ice. They come around the edge, and the fielder going to go after it. That's Preston in the far corner grabbing that puck. He looks at it. He looks to send it up the ice over to Dietz. Dietz has it. Sends it to center ice where it gets over to Kerins. Kerins has it. Takes a shot on goal, and it is a drop and cover by the Sabers goalie. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. All right, in for the faceoff now is Nelson with Smith and Mason up top, bottom, Poole and Borgert in on defense. Fuel have that puck. They win the faceoff. Get it over to Borgert. Borgert fires a shot on goal, and it gets deflected off of the pads of the Sabers player. Pass across ice to the Sabers. They go in, try to take a shot on goal, and it's a deflection by Borgert. It pops back out, and the Fuel are not able to keep it from going into the net. Poole and Mason both tried hard on that one to get it to stop coming in. So the Fuel are now trailing 2-1 here late in the second period. In for the faceoff is going to be Lucas with Mason with Merriman and Webb up top and bottom. Poole and Borgert in on defense. Sabers win that faceoff. It comes around the edge. Borgert steps up to kick it down the ice. He's got it down the way. Lucas chasing it down along the edge. Lucas has the puck looking to wrap around. Takes a shot on goal. It is a great save by the Sabers goalie with 4 minutes, 1 second left to go here in this second period. Lucas in again for the faceoff. Lucas loses that face-off, but quickly is able to get his own rebound. Tries to pass it back, but there's no Fuel player there to get to it. Sabers have the puck. They're driving down the ice. Poole pushes him out towards the side there. Great job by Poole to stop on it. Great save by Poole to knock it out of play. Comes around the edge again with Lucas trying to get that puck out. Deflection again on the side there. No goal on it as Poole is trying to get up and get his feet back underneath of him so he can get that puck away. The fielder trying to clear it out as the Sabers have the puck. Centering pass again on it. Puck flies up into the air. Great job by Alex Borgert and everyone on the ice from the field at that point in time. Great job by everyone. Poole has the puck. He tries to get it out of the zone, sends it up the way to Webb. Webb trying to get it out of the play. Not able to get it past that blue line. Shot on goal, and it is a save by Borgert. Borgert's trying to keep it down and cover it up. He gets poked in the gut a couple times with the stick. Great job by the Fuel again to kick it out. We just got to get it out of the zone. And is that Merriman? It is. Merriman sends it over to Webb, but Webb's not able to connect to it. Webb over on the far corner now with that puck, goes after it. Comes along this side. As they're chasing it back down along the edge, Borgert backhands passes that puck over to Lucas. Lucas has it, goes in, gets pushed out along the side there, and Lucas is going to draw a penalty for tripping. Or high sticking. Or a salsa tango. I don't know, one of the two. Let's see, what is the call from the referee? Oh, karate chopping or kung fu fighting. All right. So minute 30 in the penalty box for the Sabres for kung fu fighting. And Kerins in now for the faceoff. Loses that wins that faceoff, gets it over to Preston. Preston fires a shot on goal. Not able to get it through the net. That is Dietz. Dietz trying to get it back in. And Craft jumps back over the line just in time. It was not offsides. Comes around the edge. All the parents behind me are yelling offsides. He wasn't offsides. His skate was on the blue line. And there's a pile up and scrum for the puck along the edge there. Hublar and Dietz both fighting for it as the puck comes up, and the Sabres are going to come up with it. Hublar trying to get it back into play. There you go. He's got everyone on the right side. As he sends it, it goes around the back side of the net. Sabres try to clear it, and they do. Sabres take it back to the center. We've got less than 2 minutes to go here in this second period, and we've got offsides. 1:55 left to go here. The Fuel are trailing 2-1 now. They're currently on a power play for the next 48 seconds. In for the faceoff is Kerins with Dietz and I have no idea what's going on. Another penalty against the Fuel at this point, but it's not on the board. Craft has the puck. Craft is driving down the ice. Looks to see Preston open on the edge, not able to get to it. Gets back on the side there. Great shot on goal, but it's deflected in traffic, not able to get through. Sends it over up against the boards to Dietz. Dietz has it, sends it over to the side to Preston. Preston tries to get in, and they're going to say offsides. No, come on. Oh, these parents behind me are just they're telling the kids to keep their heads. I'm getting ready to, I don't know. Anyway, Nelson loses possession of that puck at the faceoff as it comes around the far side. The shot on goal, and it's a great save by Borgert. Sabres now are going to be at full strength here in just a moment. We are back at full strength on both sides now. In for the faceoff again is Nelson. Nelson wins the faceoff, gets it up to Mason. Mason kicks it out to center ice, where Nelson is going after it along the edge, tries to get a shot in, but is outskated on the far corner. Nelson comes up again. Smith loses sight of the puck as the Sabres come up with it around the backside of the net. They kick it up along the glass. Mason takes a hard fall, but gets right back up again. Puck comes back out to center ice, comes over on the edge there, where the Sabres going to make a run for it. Well done by Borgert to keep him away, try and pushes him out a little bit further. Scrum for the puck against the boards. Poole going after it. Poole chasing after him along the edge there, along with Borgert. Borgert tries to get it out, and he does. Quinn Borgert driving down the ice, gets it up against the board, sends it along the side there, still goes after it. Puck gets deflected high up in the air, and the Sabres come up with it with 20 seconds left to go here in this second period. Puck gets sent over at center ice to the Sabres. The Sabres try and kick it back. It's going to be offsides. How is that not offsides? Mason hit hard. Mason hit hard, took a rolling fall on the ice. Dang. Come on, Mason.
Go to the bench.
Way to go, Owen! Oh, and now the parents are getting into it. Everybody hide your hand warmers. Get your hand warmers ready. Oh my gosh, it's gonna be a fight between the parents again. All right, 2 seconds left to go here in this game. Or in the second period, and the Fuel are now trailing 2-1 at the end of the second period. Oh my goodness gracious. It's gonna get worse before it gets better, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so the parents from Naperville are getting very loud on their end, and the Fuel parents are getting very loud on our end, and the kids are just getting frustrated with their play. So let's hope that we can all forget what happened here in the second period and go straight to the third period to play hockey the way we know how to play hockey. This is it for this tournament if we lose this game today. So just for those of you who were wondering, it is safe sport policy. Yes, you can take a knee. However, it is safe sport policy for the players to return to the bench in the event a player gets injured. So the players going over to the bench during a time of injury, no matter who it's on, that is what safe sport dictates in order to allow personnel to get to the ice in case of it being a serious injury. So we don't take a knee on the ice during an injury. You go to the bench in order to give people the room they need to attend to the injured player. So while the parents behind us are yelling at us for not having any class for taking a knee, the rule is from Safe Sport that you return to your bench in the event of an injury to a player. You better believe it, Karen. I will tell him. Right? Let's tell him. All right, in for the face-off is Lucas with Webb and Merriman, top and bottom. We've got Dych and Hoster in on defense now. Getting ready for a puck drop here as the Fuel get into position on their bench. Here we go. As we start this third period of this tournament, the Fuel lose the face-off as it comes back around the backside of the Sabres zone. Sabres try to clear it out. Well done by Hoster to keep it into the Sabres area. Sabres kick it back out to center ice. Sabres have it. They're driving over the way. How was that not offsides? That was offsides again. Great save by Borgert. Another offsides call missed by the referees as Merriman goes in, tries to get a shot off, and he gets pushed off along the edge. Shot on goal then again by Merriman as he regains his footing, and he doesn't make it towards the net. Well done by Dych to kick that puck back in around the far side boards. The Sabres kick it up again along the boards, and it's going to come out here to center as Dych is there to challenge. Lucas trying to get in there to give him a hand, but not able to do so. Dych looking to push him out far, which he does as they get a centering pass up there, but Hoster's there to kick it back over to the edge to Merriman. Merriman driving down the ice, gets it over past the blue line, trying to get it away from the Sabres player. We got Let's Go Fuel! Let's go, Fuel! Let's go, Fuel! There we go, and the puck comes back out to center ice on that as they come around the edge. It comes up around the side. Well done by Kellen Dych to get it back over to Merriman. Merriman fighting for it along the edge there. Lucas tries to give him a hand, but the Sabres are going to come up with it here at center. Comes over on the edge. Well done by Scotty Craft to pick up that puck and take it down the ice. He's looking to get it over this blue line, which he does, and I'm surprised that they didn't call a offsides on them, and they're going to call a tripping penalty on the Sabres. So the Fuel are going to go on a power play now for the next 1 minute, 30 seconds. 10 minutes, 18 seconds left to go here in this game. The Fuel are trailing 2-1 against the Naperville Sabres. In for the faceoff is going to be Kerins with Preston and Dietz up top and bottom. Craft and Hublar in on defense. Let's go, guys! All right, here they go. Kerins in for the faceoff. stuff. Our parents are starting to get loud for this team to give them what they need, to give them the support. Kerins, Hublar. Well done by Ty Hublar to try and keep it in the zone as the Sabers come up with it. They take it across center ice. Fueler doing everything they can to kick it back out. And Craft trying to, but it got caught up in the pads of Dietz. Dietz and Craft over on the edge trying to push it out. We've got 3 Fuel players fighting for that puck now as it got stuck along the edge. Craft has it. He's looking to send it over this side to Preston, and he does. He gets it to Preston. Preston sends it to center ice over to Kerins. Kerins backhands it into the Saber zone, and the Sabers are going to pop it right back out to center. Comes back around the side. We're back at full strength now as the penalty has expired for the Sabers. Preston gets it over to Dietz. Dietz drops it back to Kerins. Kerins loses possession of the puck, and the Sabers are going to take it away with Hublar and Craft in on defense. The Sabers player loses his own footing there at center ice, so the Fueler able to take advantage of that and get away with it. Great shot on goal by Scotty Craft, and it's deflected by the Sabres goalie. Fuel come back out again as Kerins is going to chase that puck down, take it around the backside of the net. He's got Craft open and Preston on the side, gets it to Preston. Preston is going to kick it through the legs of Craft. Preston then again sends it up against the board where the puck is loose again along the side. Craft is going to take it in, and the Sabres are going to come up with it. The Sabres have the puck along the edge there, but Hublar steps up and overskates the puck again. Can't keep her sticks on the ground. Great shot on goal by the Sabres, but even better deflection by Borgert. The Sabres go in, try to get another shot on goal, and it's clear again. So Kerins goes after it on the far side, tries to get to it, kicks it up along the boards, goes up along the side again, and the Sabres are going to not have possession as Craft kicks it back into the Saber zone. 8 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in this game. Craft is going to step up again. Well done by Scotty Craft, and well done by Preston to keep it into the Saber zone. Sabres are going to get a breakaway now, go in for it, and we're going to have a penalty come up against Ty Hublar for tripping. 8 minutes, 12 seconds left to go here in this game. Hublar's going in for 1:30 for a tripping penalty. Face-off coming now just to the left of Borgert. In for the face-off is going to be Nelson with Dych. Lucas in for the face-off with Dych. Penalties are 1:30. These parents have no clue what the heck they're talking about, and they're really starting to piss me off. Borgert has the puck along the near side boards as he sends it up along the way. Lucas tries to stop him on that. Comes around the edge as it comes up to the side there. Who is that? That is Dych fighting for it up against the side. Good job, Kellen. Stay with it, Kellen. Sabres swing around again, and Lucas is able to come up with that puck and steal it away. He skates down center ice, takes it into the Sabre zone where he gets pushed out to the edge. He's got Borgert ready to go on the edge. Backhanded shot into the pads of the goalie, and it's deflected out. Puck gets shot on goal again, and it's deflected by the goalie. Borgert again on defense as the Sabres take a drive down the ice, looking to get another shot on goal, and they do. It's shot on goal, and it just misses the net. Comes around the edge there. 30 seconds left to go, and the penalty on Hublar. Gets up and the puck is pinned up against the side with 25 seconds left to go, and Hublar's penalty. It's not going anywhere, so the ref is going to call it dead. Loud noises. 7 minutes, 2 seconds left to go here in this game. In for the faceoff is going to be Nelson with Poole and Craft in on defense and Webb in on offense as well. Nelson wins that faceoff, gets it over to the side to Craft. Craft has the puck and he gets it up to Webb. Webb fighting for it along the boards there as well. Poole's positioned in front of Borgert to give him a hand. Comes around this side, gets up close again. As the Fueler fighting for it along the edge, we're back to even strength on the ice as everyone's trying to get some sort of position. Shot on goal, and it's deflected by Borgert. Another shot on goal, and it's another save by Borgert. That puck is loose again. They're trying to kick it out. Well done, well played by the Fuel to get it out of position. As the Sabres have it again, they send it across the side there, and Webb is able to come up with that puck and get it out to center ice. Webb has it, tries a backhanded pass into the goal, and Poole's going to chase it around the backside of the net, but we're going to have icing. 6 minutes, 9 seconds left to go here in this game. The Fuel are trailing 2-1. All right, face-off is coming just to the left of the Sabres goal. In for the face-off is Kerins with Dietz and Preston up top and bottom. Shot off goal, or shot off the face-off immediately, and it's a dropping cover by the Sabres goalie. Kerins in again for the face-off. Kerins loses that face-off, and the Sabres take over possession as Hoster steps up to keep it in, and she does. She gets it back over to Kerins. Kerins fighting for it along the side. The puck comes loose and in the far corner. Sabres lob it up high up against the boards, and it gets past Borgert. Borgert and Hoster on the edge there trying to keep it in their zone. Borgert has it, takes a shot on goal, and it's deflected off of the pads of the Sabres goalie. Hoster again steps up, takes another shot on goal. Preston takes a backhanded firing shot on goal, and it is high above the net. Comes along the edge there. Here is Dych. Dych again tries to get a shot off. Gets stuck on the edge. Shot on goal by Dych, and it is deflected off of the pad of the goalie. We're getting it to the net, which is the goalie is very hard on the side there. And we've got penalties coming up left and right and set everywhere, but which way? Who knows? We've got penalties coming from everyone at this point. Collisions at center ice with 5 minutes, 18 seconds left to go here in this game. Kerins going in for the penalty for the next minute 13, or for the next minute 30. Oh, we got a fan here that's got their own sign going on here. Well done. Let's see that sign. Go, go, go. Nice job. Lucas has that face-off, wins it, takes it around the backside of the net as he's trying to fight to get away from the Sabres player along the far side, sends it up the boards, tries to get it over to Webb, but Webb's not able to make a connection with the, I'm sorry, that was to Merriman, but Merriman's not able to make that connection with the puck. Dych tries to kick it out again, but not able to get it out of the zone. Merriman fighting for it at center ice as the Sabres take control. They try to get a centering pass up. Again, Dych in there to disrupt that play. Shot on goal by the Sabres, and it deflects high off the pads of Borgert. Merriman has the puck. He's driving down the far side boards, and he gets laid out. Wow. These parents on the Naperville side are just unbelievable. Fuel lose that face-off as it comes around the far side of the net, around the back side of the goal. Sends it over to center ice where Hublar's able to take it away. Hublar's trying to get it stopped, and Craft in as well on defense over on the side. We've got Mason and Preston as well in on offense. Craft has the puck. He's looking to drive down center ice, and he does. He takes it down the ice, gets it across the blue line, takes a firing shot on goal, and it is just wide of the net. Puck is stuck over in the far side corner where the Sabres are going to take it over. Puck goes all the way down the way. No icing. It was touched. As the Sabres have it, they double back, try to get to it. Not able to get anything on it as they're trying to get a shot on goal, and it's a bouncing puck in front of Borgert. Borgert's able to get up. Well done by the Fuel to save it and get it out from the front of Borgert. There we go along the edge. As there goes the Sabres again with the puck. They're going to send it across ice. But Hublar is there on the edge to get it. They kick it back into the Sabres zone. Sabres going to have control of that puck as it comes down the way. Less than 30 seconds left to go on the penalty by Craft. I'm sorry, not by Craft, by Sabers player. Borgert is having a very good game today. Both Borgerts are having a great game today. 3 minutes, 29 seconds left to go in the game. Kerins in for the face-off. Fuel lose that face-off as the Sabers are able to get it from the top of the ice as it comes around the side. It comes back in. How was that not offsides again? Oh, I give up. Shot on goal. Oh, and it is a missed shot by the Sabers player as the Fuel come up with it, gets it up the ice over to Preston. Preston has the puck. He's going to drive down the way. Along the side, gets a shot off on goal. It's still deflected by their goalie as it comes around the edge. They're fighting for it around the backside of the net. Scrum for the puck around the backside, and it's not going anywhere with everybody kind of laying on top of it. Goalie's worst nightmare right there. As the puck comes loose again, Dych is looking to try and get it back in, but he's got to wait for everyone to go. He's got Dych and Dietz over on the far corner as it gets kicked in barely by the Sabres player. Borgert steps up and takes that puck away. He goes down the way, driving down the ice. 2 minutes, 30 seconds left to go here in this game. The Fuel are trailing 2-1 behind the Naperville Sabers. Kerins is stepping up, trying to get that puck taken away as Preston's able to turn around and get to it. Takes a shot on goal and a great position over on the side there by Dietz to try and get it in, and it goes around again. 2 minutes left to go in this game. Puck gets sent to center ice. Well done by Preston to play it out. Goes down the ice, sends it down the way as they're going to try and get another play going on them. We are now officially less than 2 minutes left to go for the Fuel, which could be their very last game of this season, or of this tournament. As it comes down the way, Borgert has the puck. He looks for a backhanded shot. Not able to get to it as it comes around the back side of the net. Around the edge there, it comes up. They get hit up against the boards hard. Naperville comes down, drives down the ice, goes down the way, looks. He's got to get through Borgert and Dych. They take a shot on goal, and it just hits inside the net off of the post. The Naperville Sabers go up 3-1 with 1 minute, 29 seconds left to go here in this game. Oh my gosh, these parents are drunk and loud and obnoxious. Can we just let the kids play? Jiminy Christmas. Great save by Borgert down at the far end of the ice. Another great save by Borgert, but it pops in over the edge. With 1 minute 10 left, the Naperville Sabers go up 4-1 over the Fuel. Alex, you're good. Come on, Alex, you got this. In for the faceoff is Nelson with Smith and Mason up top and bottom. Poole and Craft in on defense. Comes around the edge as the Naperville Sabers send it into the Fuel zone. Poole going after it along the side, sends it along the boards. Naperville's going to have it, gets it up over to Mason. Mason overskates the puck as it comes around the edge. There's Smith trying to get it out. Less than 1 minute left to play in this game. Shot on goal by the Sabers is deflected by Scotty Craft. That's using your head, Scotty. Well done. Naperville has the puck again. Backhanded shot to the goal and a great deflection by Borgert. Here comes Craft down the ice again. Comes up for the side. Smith, hey, come on, guys. Poole again on the edge there, tries to get it away, and he does. He gets it over to Craft. Craft is able to kick it out again to the side with 28 seconds left to go in this game. 25 seconds left to go in this game. Puck comes loose, and here goes Smith after it. Smith fighting for it along the boards with it. Craft going after it as well. He's looking to get a drive on the goal. He wants to get something in the net there. He looks to get a shot fired off, and the puck is taken away from them at that point in time. We've got 10 seconds left to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of this tournament for this junior Fuel team. Thank you everyone so much for being a part of this game. Thank you so much for being a part of this team. We appreciate everything you've done for us over the past few years, or over this past season. It has been a rough ending to what was an amazing season for these kids. This tournament was nothing against their record. This tournament had absolutely nothing to do with what was going on this season. They had an amazing season. They won their division. They won their championships. They did a fantastic job. They came in here very, very low seeded against some higher teams. So, and it is a real shame that the parents of this Naperville team had to be such pains in the asses on this one. So it's ridiculous, but you know what? This is all about the kids. This is all about the game. Thank you so much for joining us this season. We really appreciate it. Thank you again for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the feed regardless of the outcome. And as always, go Fuel.